Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. We're bringing you a third episode of Vampire the Masquerade chapters. That is, of course, assuming you all are subscribing, leaving a comment down below for the algorithm, and
have been enjoying it up until this
hitting
point.
That thumbs up button, because engagement on videos like this, campaign-based, story-based games, that's what mandates us continuing to post them. I'll be honest, there is a solid chance this video doesn't exist at all, because we just want to have fun and play through this, and you all are a good excuse to do that. This is Vampire the Masquerade chapters.
We could also put over on Patreon.
Yeah, we could.
Hello, Patreon people.
Possibly. We have a whole swath of stuff that's going on here. We have a few episodes before this, but if you're joining us just for now, this is a vampire game where social and political drama is the forefront of what's happening. Yes, there is action. Yes, there is combat. Yes, there is the risk of the Masquerade falling down and us being torn apart by our own kindred kind. However, that's not going to happen because we are looking for what the heck's happening in Montreal. There's evil vampires coming back. There seems to be werewolves that are potentially beasts that we need to fight. And we're here on Chapter 5, already a diverging story with every rose has its thorns.
I have a couple things to do before we jump into this.
Yeah.
We want to go see Alex to purchase some things. We got some boons at the end. We're deciding if we're going to feed.
We also have, I have 5 XP. I've already used my XP to upgrade.
And I have to spend my XP.
You have a lot.
I have 16 XP. So I decided, as I was accruing it, to increase my attribute level, my physical one, from 3 to 4, which is a hefty price of 16. I decided instead I was going to spend 12 and increase one of my 2s to a 3. So that will leave me 4. And I'm going to, you're pretty good at mental, so I'm going to leave the mental to you.
Okay.
And increase my social up to 3. I like going for the big ones. I know you've used yours a lot for the smaller ones.
Now, the interesting thing is when you increase your social, you're also going to be increasing your willpower, I believe. Because your willpower is a combination of your social and mental stats. Mm-hmm. So, you're going to tick off one of those boxes, giving yourself another willpower slot.
Where?
This right here.
Am I?
Yep.
Oh, that was exciting.
Yeah, that's one of the big parts about ticking up those main stats.
What do I get? How do I get my damage up?
Your damage, your health goes up. It's your physical times 2.
So 3 times 2 is 6. Oh, so I would have taken that up to 8 had I done that. Oh, you just made my choices so much harder. When am I ever going to see 16 XP again?
You'll make it. You'll make it. All right. With that being said,
I still might increase the skill as well because I still have 1.
What skill are you thinking?
Anything that costs 3. I have 4 left, so I'm gonna spend 4 minus 3 equals 1. So I have 1 left, and I'm just gonna give myself.
Oh, I mean, it has to be your insight. Oh, your insight, your stealth. I see.
No,
yeah.
I'm doing a skill. Either searching, insight, stealth, occult, technology. I have any of those. I haven't really had to use stealth. Searching is the one that I've really struggled with, or insight. But I just increased the social, so you know what? I'm leaving the mental stuff. But we sometimes both have to do searching, increasing the search by 1.
Okay. So the other questions we have is: are we going on a hunt?
Yeah, I have more willpower.
Are we going on a feeding event to bring ourselves back down to 0? I decided last time. You can decide this time.
We're not.
We're not going on a feeding event. Really?
Yeah.
We're just gonna stay up, with higher hunger. And what are we spending our boons on? Now, we got a silver dagger, we got silver shells, and we got silver bullets. You already had a gun.
I already have the handgun, and the silver bullets add another damage to the werewolf if I have a handgun equipped. So I'm going to keep my handgun, my silver bullets. We're only going to go out with 3 items, which items you gain in the episode doesn't count towards your 3 limit, but going out, you can only take 3. So I have a dog whistle, handgun, silver bullets.
Now, the interesting thing, with these silver shells, if I install the silver shells, they remain active until the end of the chapter, then they discard. So, once you start using them, we get one whole game cycle with them.
Yes. 1 chapter cycle fighting that werewolf, which I assume...
It's got to be coming up, right?
It's got to be coming up, and I'm curious if there's a way to bind those. Again, it doesn't look like it.
So I'm advocating for going ahead and spending 3 boons on a shotgun.
Okay. Can I trade then with you? I'm better at battle. You stinky at the battle.
Yep, you have the pistol. You want me to have the pistol?
I'm giving you the weaker weapon if we're buying that.
Okay, all right. So go ahead and 3 boons. We're going to buy a shotgun
for 3 boons.
What number is it, please? It's number 12.
Okay.
And I will take. Yeah, I mean, I'll take the shotgun and.
You'll take the handgun and silver bullets. I'm gonna take the shotgun and the silver shells.
Now, I do have a blood vial. Do I choose to take my blood vial out to decrease my hunger, or do I choose to take out the silver dagger, which is going to give me? I mean, I'm a little concerned the fact that they've handed us some of these weapons.
Yeah.
I don't like my hunger ticking up.
So
I think this is better for you to have floating around, though.
I was gonna ask, do we think a dog whistle? Do we think a werewolf is an animal?
No, it's not. They're so sentient. By the way, this is now gone. Meticulous. Actually, no. Meticulous came from last event.
Yeah, and
it was the other one that was
I still
gone.
have Call of the Herd to decrease my hunger by 1. Discard after use. It hasn't been a chapter thing. I can't take this out.
You can't take it out, but it's better for you to have technically, because like you might want to leave your dog whistle and bring the blood vial with you this time.
Why?
Because we're probably not fighting an animal.
I already have a way to decrease my hunger by 1 that's not tied up with my items.
I understand. I'm just saying we're probably not fighting an animal.
Probably?
Probably not fighting an animal. We're in a hospital. No, we're in an airport, it looks like. Something like that. I'm not sure yet. Because this is luggage. That's 100% luggage.
That is. It looks like we are in an airport. The bustle of the airport terminal. Remember, we're going to pick up that friend who's going to help us kill that werewolf.
Gotcha.
A super strong vampire. Can we check if a werewolf is an animal? I think it should be an animal.
It's not an animal. It's not an animal, sure. There's no way it's an animal.
Fine.
I mean, there is a way I can check.
Yeah. Find him.
Where are you?
There's werewolf.
A werewolf is... No, it's not going to be an animal.
It should.
It's not an animal. It should not be an animal, and it's not.
Does it have any of those other cards? They say their thing on it.
No.
What is it?
No, it's not. It's not an animal.
Fine. I will leave my dog whistle and I'll take your blood vial.
Okay.
If I need it, I will let you know.
All right, you let me know. Shall you start the story?
Yes. The bustle of the airport terminal greets you as you step out of the cab. The sun has set less than an hour ago, and a cool autumn breeze blows gently from the north. You watch as kind comes and goes, frantically looking for relatives to pick them up or rushing to get in on time for their flights. The honking from the cab draws you out of your reverie. "Hey, meter's running," says the cab driver, tapping on the tablet he has installed in the car. Turn around to look at him. "We know," you explain. "We'll be just a moment." Caleb gave you the description of his acquaintance, so you know who to look for. About half an hour later, Mr. Damp comes out of the airport. As you approach to greet him, he immediately speaks up. "There are thorns inside. My rose would rather be thornless. You want my rose? You get rid of the thorns. A pair, at least. Cunning and ruthless these thorns are." Could you be any more vague? Damp simply smiles and motions for you to enter the airport. His thorns are like thorns in your sides. He probably has a problem. If it is a pair of ruthless thorns, then it may be he is being pursued. You recall Caleb telling you that in Seattle, the boss Damp works for is a known target of the mob. But how to get rid of them without resorting to violence? Getting them kicked out of the country would require something to plant on them or on their luggage. You call up Alex. If anyone has something illegal at the ready, it'd be him. He's the one to come up with a plan. Plant a generous quantity of drugs in the luggage of Damp's enemies. Objective: find the luggage of Mr. Damp's enemies and plant the drugs without raising suspicions. Read event E1.
Interesting. So we need to figure out who his enemies are, and we need to figure out... So there's a businessman, there's regular travelers, and then there's a family.
Yep.
It's got to be the family, right?
I was thinking the travelers.
Not the businessman?
No. Definitely not. E1.
Okay. Event E1. Are you stealing the book from me as well?
I am stealing the book from you as well. Arrivals. Alex arrives at the airport after about an hour. You meet with him in the lobby. He nervously looks around the room. His hands are in his pockets, fidgeting with the bag of dope. He could not look any more suspicious. "Let's get this done quickly, guys. I've heard the Inquisition has eyes all over this place." You're not sure if Alex is lying, but you get it. You should not be here, and the risk of getting caught only increases the longer you remain. You grab the bag of dope from Alex and watch him leave in haste. You sneakily make your way past the lone security agent overseeing the exit to the baggage claims, and make your way inside. You should find the luggage of Damp's pursuers quickly. Take the bag of dope number 39 item card. If the Masquerade Breacher tracker is 2+, you must read, is it not?
Nope.
So then read E3.
We have no Masquerade breaching problems at all. You spot many surveillance cameras in the room. If you want to plan to be successful, you must erase the CCTV footage. You figure the nearby security booth has access to those cameras. Set the round tracker to 10. Here is where the round tracker starts to come into play. Decrease it by 1 at the end of every round. Okay. Move the security guard. When the round tracker reaches 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2, according to the image.
The even numbers.
Okay? If you are in the security guard NPC's line of sight without a stealth token, you must read 4. So 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2.
So right now he's on 10. He is next going to be going up. Do we want to put down little squares?
Sure.
On the areas that he's going to be going to so we can keep track without having to go back to there.
And he's going 10, 8, 8, 6, 6, 4, and
2, right?
Right where we are.
Yeah.
2. And he's going to be facing out, over, in, and in. So always kind of towards the center of the board.
Okay.
So we've got like 4 rounds to find information and plant stuff.
Yeah.
And then we've got...
I vote we wait until he leaves. There's no doors. Interesting.
Yeah.
He has to get over to 4
for us to
before we can get in there. So...
I mean, one of us needs to start finding out who the bad people are. One of us needs to be planting the drugs.
One of us needs to just start heading over there before he makes his way over there.
That's what I'm saying. One person needs to be finding out information.
Yeah. You find out information better.
So we should do this then.
Yeah.
And I should start talking to people.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get started then. So, round 1. I'm going to move forward 2.
Yeah,
I'm going to start a dialogue right away with a family.
Okay.
So, you don't move yet. What you doing? Okay, family. You approach a family of 4. Their kids are dozing off, hanging on their mother's arms. The parents sigh heavily at the sight of each new suitcase making it on the carousel. Both adults look nervously around at the people present in the arrivals. Damp did say his thorns were ruthless. They could be using children as a way to blend in. You should approach this one with caution. I can make a social subterfuge check. Interesting. I can make a physical stealth check. Or I could leave and continue playing. I'm going to make a social subterfuge check.
Okay.
1 natural success.
Rolling 2 dice.
Wait.
Rolling 1 red and 1 black because we're hungry.
Okay, 1 success. That actually works out perfectly fine. So, 2 is going to be a success. Read D2. Excuse me, you say to the parents. We just landed and apparently our luggage is delayed. Do you know anything about that? The father turns around to look at you. We haven't been told anything. As it stands, you know more than us. He laughs. Where did you fly in from? You notice his wife keeps scanning you with her eyes. Barcelona, you lie. Less vacation and more a business trip. You begin to spin a tale, a very generic one, about your week in Spain. You exchange a few pleasantries with the husband. He hasn't said anything about his family trip yet, but you feel like you've established enough for a rapport to ask should you want to. You could ask them where they're flying in from, or you could bid them goodbye. If I bid them goodbye, the family can no longer be interacted with. I think I've got to go ahead and ask what they're doing.
I think you've got to rule them out.
This is a social persuasion with a difficulty of 4. Or do I continue digging, or do I just let it pass?
I'm letting you decide.
I don't know that I can make that check.
It'd have to be a really lucky check.
I think I'm gonna let them go.
Okay.
You bid them goodbye. They can no longer be interacted with.
Okay.
Okay, so you got to move now.
Yep. 1, 2.
Now you could do a blood surge.
Okay.
So what that means, if you want to grab the rule book to take a look, actually it might be on this little tile here. You could. Where is it? No, you might need to grab it. Okay, use blood. Mend damage or use a discipline or a blood surge. So blood surge is what you're looking for. Blood surge is going to give you some extra stats. Yeah, I loosely do. So if you're using blood, because this is going to allow you to move a little bit farther. Mm-hmm. Did you get rid of the ability card that lets you move?
I did.
So let's see here. Where is the blood surge specifically? Okay, so use the blood. So if you use blood, you have to do a rouse check, which might raise your hunger.
Yep.
But you could use it to mend damage. You could use it to a blood surge. For 1 round, add +1 to your initiative, +1 to an attribute of your choice, and +1 to your movement. And you could use a discipline. So if you wanted, you could actually move 1 step farther just by using the blood and maybe doing a rouse check.
Yeah.
If that's worth it to you.
I think time is of the essence. I will. It's only 1. Oh, but it said add to an attribute?
You're adding to an attribute. You're adding to...
I can't add to a skill.
No.
Because move is your athletics.
You're adding to an attribute, you're getting +1 move, and you're getting +1 initiative, which initiative doesn't matter at the moment.
Okay, succeeded.
Okay, success. You're not raising your hunger, which is nice.
Take an additional step forward. That'll be on my square when I'm done. And I will take an additional... I'll take an additional mental attribute for 1.
Okay. Just for 1 round, though.
Yep. All right. Now
investigating number... What was number that? Number 3?
Yeah.
The black suitcase?
Yeah.
Okay. 53.
And then he does not move this round.
You approach the black suitcase, a sturdy thing covered in hard plastic. You do not find any tags denoting who it might belong to. You quickly try to open it. It is locked. You'll have to act fast if you want to avoid looking shady. If you have clue token number 3, no. If you are in any NPC's line of sight without a stealth token, you must read 2. You're not in anyone's line of sight.
Correct.
Okay. Otherwise, you try picking the lock. Make a mental stealth check.
Good. I'm glad I added mental. Mental and stealth. Oh, that's weird. So 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. And a stealth.
3 dice for mental? No, 2 dice for mental.
I added 1 to my attribute for this round.
Okay.
So, correct. I have 3 dice. And stealth I have no successes in. Oof. 3.
3 successes. Okay. That is enough.
Is it enough?
Yeah, it's enough.
Or do I need to...
Nope, read 3.
Okay.
The lock is easy enough to pick apart, and within seconds you find yourself rummaging through the suitcase. You find clothes, a laptop, an impressive wallet containing multiple business cards, and no weapon. You barely have time to put everything back when the suitcase's owner approaches. He smiles as he picks up his luggage before leaving. Remove the businessman NPC from the tile. Interesting.
And 3?
Yeah. That's his...
I'm saying remove both of them?
Yeah. It's him and his suitcase. We just dequalified. Remove investigation area 3 from the tile. Resume playing.
I should have gone first because that would have told you that it's between the family and the couple.
It's interesting. Okay.
You can't interact with that family anymore.
I can't. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So.
Okay, take that round down now.
Yep,
Once.
He's coming up.
Let me go first.
Well, are you going to be within their range of
1, 2.
Oh, I see. You're going to move on top of the.
I can stand on a conveyor belt. 1, 2. That blocks me. Anyways, this would be over here because then I'll be 1, 2 away from here.
Cool.
Next round.
Okay.
So I'm moving 2. Let me interact with that.
So this is going to be the blue suitcase?
Yes.
All right. You notice a blue suitcase lying on the carousel. Approaching it, you find its zippers haven't been fastened together by a zip tie, or have been fastened together by a zip tie. You would need to be careful ripping it off. If you have clue token 1, which we don't. If you have any NPCs in the line of sight without a stealth token. Nope. Make a physical athletics check, difficulty 2.
I already have an automatic success and it's 3 dice. 2 successes.
Okay. So read. You grab a hold of the zip tie and pull it apart. With a snap, the plastic comes apart. You drag the suitcase off the carousel and open it up. Inside, you find nothing but clothes and souvenirs from Hawaii. You put everything back in its place and zip up the suitcase. You replace it on the carousel. You barely have time to turn around before the family's father comes by to pick up his luggage. He gives you a smile. Remove the family from the tile. Remove investigation area token 1 from the tile. Resume playing.
You are so lucky you worked out that way.
Now it's going to be me.
Yeah, take your turn.
So I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna talk to him.
We also have this suitcase over here,
I know, yeah.
which looks like it's his.
Let's see. The Travelers. Look at their creepy tattoos. They're for sure that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I told you it was the Travelers.
Travelers. A man and a woman enter a baggage claim at about the same time as you. Though they came through the appropriate way, they both look to be in their mid-30s, with the woman looking a tad younger than her male partner. Both of them are dressed for colder temperatures, and they each have a small backpack. They keep to themselves typing away on their phones. Make a social persuasion check.
I don't have my additional mental.
Okay. Hover nearby and eavesdrop, or leave them be. I'm gonna have to hover nearby as an eavesdrop because I can't make that difficulty 5 persuasion check. So I'm gonna I spy it. They keep an eye around them at all times. They follow you from the corner of their eyes. It shows that they are wary of everyone. You notice the exchanges are done almost solely through their phones without supernatural means. It might be impossible to spy on them. If you have a dominate, do I have a dominate demonition? I do. If you have dominate, I don't. I have cloud memory though. Level 1, okay. If you have presence, I don't have presence. If you have Auspics level 1, you can,
I don't have presence yet.
Okay. I have Auspics level 1. You can try to read their phone screens from afar. That's cool. Otherwise, you'll have to approach them. No, I want to read their phone screens from afar.
Okay.
Sneak peek. Make a rouse check. Okay? Because I'm using my skill. That is going to increase my hunger by 1. So that pops up there. You crane your neck to get a better look at their phone screens. You catch a glimpse of their exchange as the man turns his phone towards the woman. He mentions waiting for their luggage. One of them hopes nobody messed with it. The other responds that it'll be fine, the case is locked, and that everything they brought is legal. It makes no mention of what exactly they're bringing, but sure sounds suspicious. The Traveler's NPC can no longer be interacted with. Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, this guy's now...
Not yet. It's about to... We just finished the round because we each took an action. Now it's 8. Now he moves up here. That comes off. We have 2 rounds before he's over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to basically check that luggage and then
bounce somewhere.
I mean, he's looking this way right now.
Yeah.
So I need to like check this luggage.
Can you go
and then
here?
Get out or something? Yeah.
Here and then stand up there. Will that be out of range?
Nothing's blocking his line of sight.
I know, but he's only has a line of sight of 3, and from here 1, 2, 3. That's out of range.
Yeah.
So if you walk to here to check it, and then walked up to here, then you can move 1, 2. That's gonna take forever.
Well, let's start with you. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to here. I should still be fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm good from them. 2. Let me interact with 2, please.
Okay.
Oof. I already feel more tense in this one.
2. Yeah, it's definitely starting to step it up a bit. A lone red suitcase attracts your eye, but the looks of it seems heavy. With a glance, you notice it's locked with a combination lock. You approach the carousel and grab the suitcase before popping it to the ground. Now to open it. If you have clue token 2, we don't have any of these. If you are in any NPC's line of sight without a stealth token, we are not. Make a mental insight check.
2. What do I need? What is my successing?
You need a 3.
I only am rolling 2 dice with mental. And I would have had to...
Or you could resume playing. You could do a blood surge right now.
Can you do blood surge in middle?
Mm-hmm.
I've already started. I've already used my moving. And... I don't want...
Well, maybe you can. Let me check that. Let me see. So it says using blood. once per turn. Yeah, it doesn't, I can't do anything else while you're in your surge.
Well, because combat sequence says these in any order.
Yeah, I think you
main sequence.
I think you can use the blood. I think you can use the blood.
Main sequence, because like this says in any order. This does not say in any order.
Yeah, okay.
But it did say you could move before or after.
I think you can use the blood, because like imagine this. You're sitting there looking at it. You're tapping into your innate power.
Yeah.
You just have to do a check to see if you go up in hunger, which is the concerning part. You do.
Okay.
You go up 1 in hunger.
Yep.
Which is great.
But now I have 1 more mental.
Yeah, so now you're rolling 2 red dice.
And I had an additional move. Did I want to... Oh, I am rolling 2 red dice.
That's the problem.
Yep. You are too?
Mm-hmm. I will be.
Did I want to move anywhere else? I can decrease my... I can discard it to get my hunger down. All right. 3 successes by the skin of my teeth.
It's perfect.
Go for it.
You flick through the numbers one by one, making sure to only settle on those that are somewhat faded from use. Each click becomes more and more satisfying. Once all 3 numbers have been set, you close your eyes and attempt to open the suitcase, and it opens. Inside, you find hidden under layers of clothes a rifle case. It's locked, judging by the size. It likely contains 2 disassembled rifles. Bingo. Now to hide the dope within their belongings before anyone notices. Read Event 5. Make a rouse check.
No, I don't want to, though. Please. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Leave it, you say. It's ours. The couple nods and steps back.
Wait,
is that right?
I think you skipped something.
Read Event 5. Sorry.
Read Event 7.
E5. No. You have found Damp's enemy's luggage. Time to dump the dope in their suitcase. If you have the bag of dope item card, which you do, you dump the dope in the luggage. Read Event 12.
Okay.
Success. If you do not have the bag of dope, you must resume playing. If the action token number 3 is on the tile, there are CCTV cameras everywhere. You must erase the footage for your plan to succeed. You must resume playing. Action token number 3. It's number 1, but that's okay.
Is it number 1?
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, so...
Because those other ones are clues.
So this is not a conclusion. We're continuing to play, but we have dumped the dope in.
Okay.
Okay.
Does number 2 come off?
Huh?
Does that suitcase come off?
It didn't say to take it off. No.
Okay.
No. So, do I go check suitcase 4, or do I just, like, start moving up to pop into the room? Because that's all we really need to do now.
Yeah.
I think we focus on the mission.
I want to know what's in 4. I want to know what's in 4.
Well, you can go check on it slowly.
I'll go check 4.
Okay. So, from there, ticking the round down.
You still get a turn.
No, I talked with them.
Not this round.
No?
Okay. No. Because remember, I was going first.
Okay, so I'm going to move up there.
You've talked with 2 sets of people on your 2 turns.
Okay.
I've interacted with all 3 luggage, so I've had 3 turns.
Okay. So I'm just going to move up there. I'm not going to interact with anything.
He's not
going to be facing towards me.
Okay. You're positive. Where does he face? He faces inside? It's in there.
He's going to be facing towards the carousel here.
Okay.
So.
Next turn?
Yeah, so.
Where are you moving? Because I'm going to be moving up here.
And it said. What did it say about him? If you are in the security guard's NPC's line of sight without a stealth token, you must read 4. I'm not in his line of sight.
He'll be facing this direction from here. Okay, I won't be in his line of sight either. Because I'm going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This will still be in his line of sight.
I mean, line of sight is the bubble around him and 3 forward, correct? Like, that's how line of sight works. And we could stealth if we wanted, but yeah, it's 3 in front of them and then the bubble immediately around them. So.
Yeah, it's 3. It's in a cone shape in front of them. 3 in any which direction. I'm going to be waiting for him to move. I'm going to kind of be biding my time.
Yeah, yep.
So 1, 2, I moved
You moved. Now I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go here, because that's still not in his line of sight.
Yep.
So then this ticks down.
And now he jumps.
He pops here, looking this way.
Yep.
Neither one of us are in his line of sight. I'm just out of it.
Are you?
Yep.
No, you're in 3.
No, because remember, it's 3 out in a cone, and then 1 on his peripheral.
It's not 1, 2, 3?
No.
Okay.
It's 3 out in a cone, and then 1 out in a peripheral.
Okay.
It's these 2 start the cone of 3.
Okay.
So we're good.
1, 2, 3. You can move.
Yep, I'm gonna push in.
1, 2. Do you want to do a...
I can't. My ability means I cannot do blood surges.
Oof. That's bad.
Yep.
Anything to increase your movement?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm going to move up 1, 2 up here. Because this is 1, 2, 3.
Round's gonna tick down again. I'm moving inside.
I am not doing anything.
Now you're gonna stay there?
Yeah.
Round's gonna tick down again.
So 4, now he jumps, and is he looking, where's he looking, in which direction?
He's looking in, yep.
This way?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going 1, 2, I'm almost there.
I'm going 1, 2.
You gonna check that now?
Yeah. I'm gonna be within their line of sight, potentially. Where are they facing?
They're technically facing here.
They're facing there?
Mm-hmm. You're 100% in their line of sight.
How can you tell they're facing there?
Because the
Their
arrow?
arrow. Okay.
Yeah, you're right of their line of sight. You need to be back here to not be in their line of sight.
Here?
Yep.
Or here?
Yep. Both of those would work.
We'll do here.
Okay.
Because then it spreads from these 2 and continues going like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and that is black suitcase, leather bag.
I'm going to be here just in case. Because I was up here and I could have moved down 1, 2. Okay?
There's a leather bag left lying on the dolly. No one is paying attention to it, but it's in the middle of the room. You'll have to be very careful. There are no signs of locks or security measures preventing someone from opening it. If you're in any NPC's line of sight without a stealth token, you must read I1. No, otherwise you bend down and open the bag. Make a physical stealth check.
Physical is 3.
You have no stealth.
No stealth. What do I need?
You're looking for a 3
difficulty?
plus.
I'm getting rid of this to decrease my hunger by 1.
Okay.
Which allows me to trade this out for a black die. Which is going to allow me to re-roll if I need to. Okay. Get re-roll this.
Yeah, success of 3 is...
Yeah, I know. Okay, I don't succeed at this.
Okay. Just as you unzip the bag, you hear a voice behind you. It's security. Hey, you're not supposed to touch that. An agent comes up to escort you out. Remove a player of your choice from the tile. If there are no player characters left on the tile, you must read Event 17. Remove Investigation Area 4 from the tile. Resume playing. Oh, that's awesome. You just got kicked out.
Did.
I'm gonna do my little step up here. This ticks down. And I'm gonna go ahead and do...
Erase the CCTV footage.
Let's try it. Yeah, let's see. I mean, considering you just got kicked out, there are more things that might happen here too, so I'm not sure this is all that needs to happen. Let's see. The desk is covered with clutter. Under the mound of post-it notes are a mechanical keyboard and a mouse. The computer monitor is covered in stickers and torn photograph is pinned to the cardboard behind the screen. The computer is currently locked with a password. In order to get in, you'll have to crack it. Once you have access, you may be able to find more information about incoming luggage. Make a mental technology check. I am good at this.
I'll continue reading.
Oh, come on. I am bad at this. That's 2 successes and a hunger. Okay. Oh, no, I was supposed to be rolling...
Reroll.
Let's re-roll the whole thing.
Take off your hunger.
Yeah. So that'd be 1 success right now. How many did I need?
Difficulty of 2.
I did pass it. I did pass it.
You have an innate success for technology?
Innate 2, yep. Yep.
Okay.
Stop checking my board.
Read E8. I mean, bypassing the security agent's password is easy enough. The kind have not had events like the Second Inquisition to encourage them up to up their security. Their notion of keeping computer systems secure is laughable. You do not have full access, but you can certainly find something useful in here. You root around the computer and find the information you were looking for. The blue suitcase, investigation area token number 1, was from a flight coming in from Hawaii. The red suitcase, investigation area token number 2, and the leather bag, the one number 4, were scanned at the Seattle-Tacoma airport. The black suitcase, investigation area token 3, is from New York. With this information in hand, you mask the traces of your meddling and leave the computer alone. Remove action token 1 from the tile. Resume playing.
What? How do we erase the CCTV footage?
Might need to talk to... I don't know. Can't talk to anyone. Did you follow all the prompts?
Yeah, I believe so. Interesting. Because there's no more action tokens on the board. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. We shall pause.
I was letting you follow them.
So we just looked through this book. I thought action token number 1, which was the computer terminal up here, and number 3 were the same thing. It seems like they aren't, which would make sense.
Yes.
Because we were told that we had to disconnect CCTV.
Yeah.
But I don't see a pathway to disconnecting CCTV. And we planted the dope. We did actually have it successful.
There was no action token number 3 on the board at that time.
Yeah. And so technically we should have triggered. I still thought we had to sneak behind him and turn it off. Technically, I think we should have moved forward there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. You withdraw the dope from your pocket and dump it into the bags of the couple's luggage. You make your way out of the baggage claim and flag a security agent. Let them know about the couple and how they tried to sell you drugs, a lot of drugs, in baggage claims. You hang around until you see the police escort a young man and young woman in handcuffs. Time to report to DAMP. So, I think we successfully did that.
I did.
And I sneaked behind the back.
Unnecessary.
I did both very effectively.
Unnecessarily.
Very effectively.
Does it say to read the conclusion?
Yep. Conclusion on the narrative page.
Okay. Chapter 5.
Chapter 5, sure. And we didn't have to fire guns at any werewolves at all.
You make your way out of the arrivals and back out the terminal. The taxi cab is still parked where you left it, though its driver is not in his seat anymore. Instead, you see Mr. Damp sitting behind the wheel. He's dressed in a coat and scarf which hangs limply around his neck. He sees you approach and waves a gloved hand in greeting. I feel so much better without thorns. You are efficient gardeners. Now I believe you have a stray running around your island. Point me where to go. You put in the coordinates of the secluded sewer entrance you know of. The lights of Montreal go by as Mr. Damp drives away from the airport into your destination. Your driver remains silent throughout the trip. He drives past downtown towards the Jacques Cartier Bridge and the sewer entrance. As he turns the engines off, he turns to you and says, "By the way, gardeners, you might need new tools. I left you one in the trunk." You pop open the trunk and notice it is currently occupied by an unconscious cab driver. You carefully move him aside and take the machete Damp threw him on. At least you think that's what Damp was referring to. Reward, gain 5 XP each. Nice. Gain 3 boons. Helpful.
Okay, 5 XP.
And take the machete number 18 item card.
Nice.
Yay.
Question is, we already have very fancy weapons and bullets. Oh. And the title of the next chapter is Enter the Werewolf.
Yes, that's what I saw.
So, I feel good about what's happening next.
18 it said? Machete.
18.
1 bleed token. Plus 1 bleed token when used to attack if you deal 3 plus damage. That doesn't seem actually very effective.
Well, no. Bleed tokens start stacking on top of each other, though.
Oh, they start
cause
killing
reoccurring damage.
Yeah, we have to deal 3 damage, I guess.
You can do that, Shira.
I can do that.
You're good at that damage thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. You might leave your vial of blood and just take the machete and the shotgun with you. That could be a pretty powerful combination.
So did I technically need to check out... If we had ended before we had checked out, I had checked out that suitcase. If it had ended there, I wouldn't have had to take down my hunger.
You made the decisions you made.
Fine.
You made them. Okay, sweet. Enter the Werewolf. Next chapter. Anyone interested? I am. We're going to play it.
Yeah.
Whether or not you're watching this. At this point, I don't know. Cool. All right, we're going to set up for the next one. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see you
next time.
Next time.
Bye.